Good day. Today I'm going to teach the lesson The Rat Trap from Flemingo. A rat trap is a very inspirational, motivational lesson, I can say, which can change the attitude of a person. This lesson actually shows or tells us that love has the power to change anyone. The rat trapper, about whom we are going to speak over here, was the most poorest person in his place. He used to lead his life by selling rat traps made out of wires, which he used to go beg and get from different shops. He could not make much earnings from this particular business of his. Many nights he used to go without food. Many nights he could not sleep on the platform because of the biting cold. The rat trapper felt that the world itself is like a rat trap. In a rat trap where a cheese is kept as a bait to catch a mouse, the world keeps temptation like money as a bait and catches the human beings. Once caught, never can come out. The rat trapper, who was now sick of his business, who could not earn anything, started to walk about like a vagabond. When he was walking around, he met an old man who was very simple and generous and who was already lonely because he had lost his family. The old man tries to give shelter to the rat trapper even without knowing what kind of a man he was. The rat trapper felt he could fool the old man somehow. He tries to go and stay with the old man and tries to get all the information out of him. The old man, who was very simple and generous, as already told everything to the rat trapper, including his past prosperous life. He felt that he could share his loneliness with the rat trapper. He even disclosed how he earns money right now and how he is comfortably living in his life. He says that he has got a cow which supports him till date. He said the last month that he has earned 30 kronars, which is the currency of that particular country, he has saved and kept it in a pouch near the window. The rat trapper smiled to himself because he had got enough money enough to lead his life for some more time. He spent the night with the old man, behaving good. The next morning, he moved out with the old man, saying goodbye to him. But he did not bid goodbye, but came back eventually, broke the window panes, took away the 30 kronars and ran away. Now, he himself was trapped in the temptation of the world of money. He was afraid to walk about on the main roads with the fear that he may get caught. He runs into the forest to avoid getting caught, but he was already caught in the temptations. He lost his way in the forest. He struggled without food, water, and shelter. He hoped for a way. When he walked for long, he could hear some noises and he felt happy that he can find human in a furlong distance. When he goes little further, he finds that there is a blacksmith place where many people were working on iron rods. He walked down to the place and begged for some place to stay. But none of them were ready to give him because he was in ragged clothes. The headman of that particular place came by and felt that this rat trapper resembled his friend in the army. He mistook the rat trapper as his friend. He thought, due to the army things which happens by, his friend might have got into these ragged state. He offered him to come along with him to his house that night and stay with him till Christmas. The rat trapper, who was already afraid of being caught because of his stealing 30 kronors, now became too afraid as he was caught in the midst of the army personals. He at first rejected to go along with the headman. He said he would be happy staying back in that particular blacksmith place. The headman felt sad and went home. He went and told his daughter about whatever happened at the blacksmith's place. His daughter, Edla, decides to go and bring him home. She comes and meets the rat trapper, and in the conversation she understands he is not the person whom her father is thinking about. But still, she offers him to come home as it was Christmas time. And she felt that the man who needed little shelter also needed some love and food. The rat trapper liked the way Edla called him. He went along with her and agreed to stay over there. The headman gave him good clothes to get dressed up after a good shower. The rat trapper goes and takes bath and gets dressed up. When he comes out in neat clothes, the headman realizes that he was wrong in considering him to be his friend. He tries to throw him out, but Edla persuades him to keep him back due to Christmas. She says that Christmas is a time of giving love. She said, let him stay for the night. The rat trapper feels very bad that in spite of the fact known to the girl that he was not the person, and also she might even know about him, he felt she was generous. He could not be there due to his conscience. Next day, the headman and his daughter went by to the church, leaving the rat trapper at home. Now, the rat trapper felt very, very bad. He wrote a letter to Edla saying that he was overwhelmed with the love she had given. But he wanted to confess that he was not that good as she thought about him. He wrote to her saying that he had stolen some money from an old man, and out of his conscience and repentance he wants to return it back. So he writes a letter, and along with the money in that, he keeps it in the house and moves away. And over there in the church, everyone starts talking about the rat trapper who had stolen money from the old man. Now the headman got worried because he had left the rat trapper alone at home. The headman and his daughter rushed back home to see what was stolen. But they could see that he didn't steal anything but had repented and changed himself because of Edla. Edla, when she read the letter, she was very happy that she could change someone out of love. The rat trapper, who not only changed himself but learned that world is a big place where the temptation takes over or we take over the temptation matters. Thank you. Have a nice day.